Hello guys, it's me, your girl-friendly drama queen, and today I have another list for you. And in this video I'm going to be talking about my top 10 picks for horror slash thriller Korean dramas. I don't even typically love horror or thriller dramas, but lately I've been in a very specific mood for them, and so everything on this list are dramas that I have watched at some point, whether it be me peeking through my fingers because I just can't. So I hope that you find something on this list that you do like. If you haven't subscribed already, please join our little channel. I'm trying to build a little community here of people who love talking about Korean dramas, that love watching Korean dramas, so feel free to join us over here. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the list. At number 1, we have Strangers from Hell. Strangers from Hell is a thrilling Korean drama about a young man named Yoon Jung-woo who moves to Seoul for a fresh start, but soon finds himself living in a boarding house filled with eccentric and mysterious characters. As Jung-woo begins to unravel the secrets and lies of his new roommates, he quickly realizes that the boarding house is not what it seems, and that the strangers he lives with may be harboring some dangerous secrets. With its gripping plot and mesmerizing characters, Strangers from Hell is a must-watch for fans of the psychological thrillers and intense dramas. This drama will definitely creep you out as you follow Jung-woo's slow descent into darkness. At number 2, we have Save Me. Save Me is a pretty intense K-drama that will leave you at the edge of your seat. The story follows the lives of 4 young men who are drawn into a dangerous cult and a desperate woman who longs to escape the cult. The show starts off with a bang as we see a normal family gets innocently drawn into what we later find out to be the mysterious cult. From there on, the story unravels as we start to see the inner workings of the cult, the manipulation, the brainwashing that takes place. The show, I think, really does a good job of exploring themes of friendship, family, faith, and particularly the female character. She really struggles to find her way out of the cult's grasp. The cast is phenomenal. Seo Ye-jin is really good in this role. This show had me shook. It's not something that I think you can even really binge because it's pretty heavy. It is intense, and it does a good job of keeping you, the viewers, unsettled. So overall, if you love a good emotionally driven thriller, I would say Save Me is a good watch. At number 3, we have Sweet Home. Sweet Home is a thrilling Korean drama that centers around the reclusive high school student named Cha Hyun-soo, who has a dark past that had left him emotionally scarred. After a tragic event occurs in his apartment, Hyun-soo finds himself pulled into a world of danger and chaos as the residents around him are transformed into monstrous creatures. The drama explores themes of isolation, survival, and the power of human connection as Hyun-soo and the remaining residents band together to fight for their lives against these terrifying creatures. The intense action sequences and the stunning visual effects will have you very impressed, while the emotional performances from the cast will have you invested in the characters and their various journey. So if you like something horror, action, be prepared for a roller coaster of emotions as you root for the characters in this drama to survive. Number 4, we have Flower of Evil, a thriller that centers around a female detective, Cha Ji-won, and her husband, Baek Hee-sung. They get drawn into a murder investigation, and Hee-sung's past comes back to haunt him as it becomes clear that nothing is as it seems. His wife, the detective Cha Ji-won, struggles to come to terms with who her husband really is in light of all the secrets that start being unearthed as she gets further in her investigation. This is a really good drama. The chemistry between Lee Jun-ki and Moon Chae-won was really good. The performances are top notch. I think the plot is also super tight and will have you trying to guess till the very end what's really happening with Hee-sung's past and who the real killer is. So if you're looking for like a super suspenseful, twisty, captivating drama, this is a good watch. At number 5, we have Kingdom, which is a thrilling zombie post-apocalyptic drama set in the Joseon era. It tells the story of a prince, Li Chang, who discovers a devastating truth about his kingdom, which is being overrun by a mysterious plague that turns people into zombies. With the help of a physician, a nurse, and a band of loyal followers, Chang must race against time to uncover the source of the outbreak and save his people before it is too late. I really love this drama, and I think what makes it captivating is how it blends just like historical setting with the horror elements, and also a little bit of like palace intrigue as well. I think the plot is pretty fast paced and very entertaining, and there's a lot of themes here that the show delves into in terms of like power, betrayal, fight for survival. All in all, I think this is a solid drama. It has an all-star cast. It's being led by Ji Joo-hun, who plays the role of the Crown Prince, and Bae Doona, who plays the role of the nurse. So they do justice to their characters, bringing them to life, making you feel empathy. So if you're a fan of historical dramas and horror, this is a good one for you. At number 6, we have Silent Sea. Silent Sea is a science fiction thriller drama about a team sent on a mission to the moon to retrieve a mysterious sample from an abandoned spaceship. The show is set in a post-apocalyptic future where there is a severe water shortage on Earth. It's visually striking, it has an amazing set design, good production. It also has an impressive cast. Bae Doona's on this drama, and she plays the role of a cynical biologist. You also have Gong-yu in this drama, and he plays the role of a skeptical captain. And the characters battle personal demons that fuels their sense of duty during the mission. I think the show is really good at instilling dread. I remember just being on the edge the whole time I was watching it. It is a slow build to like the action, but each episode delves a little deeper into the desperation of the characters. I think overall it was a unique drama that was worth watching. At number 7, we have Hellbound. Hellbound, this gave me nightmares for sure. Hellbound is a really complex show, complex and unique, that's the best way to go. It's set in a distant future where a curious fate befalls random people. They're visited by the same prophet of doom that informs them that they're destined for hell. They're given an exact date and time of their death, and they have no choice but to wait for the inevitable. Their demise often features a trio of large gray, the best way I can describe them is like Michelin-esque looking demons that appear at the time of their predicted death to pummel them and burn them into the afterlife. Yeah, this drama is intense, very violent, and as you watch it, you start to realize, oh, things might not get better. But I think that's kind of what makes it a true horror, in my opinion. The cast does an amazing job. Yu Ah-in is very convincing in his role as a charismatic leader of a cult at the center of the plot. The show is unsettling. I think it does a good job of capturing the collective helplessness of all the characters. Like as each damnation or like death is made more and more public, you can see how paranoia increases. Man, it's a really bleak show, but I think it's also really thought-provoking, and it's very unique in its storytelling. So if you're looking for something just very, very, very different, but also incredibly scary and bleak, this one is for you. At number 8, we have Happiness. Happiness is a zombie romance drama. I never thought I needed that combo, but I love this show. It's set in a post-COVID world where an experimental vaccine pill inadvertently causes an outbreak where the infected develops an unquenchable thirst for water and they start behaving like zombies. And the virus can be transmitted via bites, scratches, or ingesting the pills. At the center of the story is Sebum and Yi-hyun, who are best friends that wind up in a contract marriage at the start of the drama. So the drama mostly takes place in an apartment complex because they find themselves trapped there when the virus makes its way into the complex. Park Hyung-sik and Han Hyo-joo. They're really good in the show. I bought them as a couple. I bought them even just as I bought their characters. It's a slow burn romance, and I think the romance is actually a highlight in the zombie show. So even as things get kind of scarier and bleak with the whole zombie situation, I think that was like a little ray of sunshine. So I really like this drama. At number 9, we have Ransom or Bargain. It goes by 2 different names. I'm not sure which one is more popular, but this is a new drama. It unfolds when a major earthquake hits a building where there's a black market bidding going on for organs. The bidding is particularly sinister because it involves the organs of a kidnapped man, and they're bidding on his organs while he's still alive. But the earthquake basically creates a situation where everyone gets trapped, and it's a bloody struggle to survive. There are no likable characters here, none to be found, and the actors do a good job of making you hate these characters. You hate them. What makes this drama really cool as well is that each episode was filmed in one take, so you just get like chaos. It's just chaotic energy, which matches the tone of the drama. It's very, very quick pacing, and I think it's a well-made drama. It's also pretty short. I think there's a season 2 coming out. I want to know, let me know if you've seen this drama. Let me know if you've seen the dramas I've listed up until now in the comments. I do want to hear from you guys. Please do leave a comment. Thank you. At number 10, we have Connect. Connect is a sci-fi horror crime thriller. It's adapted from a webtoon of the same name, and it's set in a world where there are immortal humans. They're called Connect, and Connect humans have the ability to repair their bodies even if they're being stabbed, shot, or dissected. And the story centers around Dong-soo, who gets attacked and has one of his eyes taken away. Stay with me. His eye is then transported or, implanted into another character who turns out to be a serial killer. And then they become connected because Dong-soo is a Connect human, and he's able to receive visions of the crimes being committed by the serial killer. He gets dragged into the whole crime situation, and then he has detectives tailing him, and it just makes for a really interesting story. Jung Hae-in shows some really good versatility in this role. I didn't even recognize him because I only knew him from One Spring Night. This drama has some of the most disturbing CGI effects I have ever seen. It is just gore central. I'm not gonna lie. This one is a hard watch for me. I'm only including this because I think the plot is interesting, and if you're a true horror fan, like you love like the gore and all that stuff, then, or you don't mind it, then you will love this one. But honestly, yeah, it was like peeking through my fingers because I'm squeamish, and I think it was very, very graphic. So yeah, let me know if you've seen any of these in the comments. Of course, I always love to hear from you guys. And at this point, I think there's over 100 of you now. So hi, hey, welcome. Please do leave a comment, say hi, let me know what you think of these dramas, and catch you in our next video. Bye.